And without further ado, enjoy the show. And hello, people of the internet, and welcome back to another episode of Doodle Empires, aka What If Humanity Restarted. So I may remember some things from last time. Remember the Tachyon War. So maybe we'll see more of that. Oh, we're not gonna make any of that. We're gonna load game. It's gonna be the last save. It's gonna be save 5. Also, it's spelled like W-I-H-R, not W-H-I-R. I need to get that in my head. Yeah, that's how it's spelled. And yeah, I guess let's just get to it. So last time we got to 375. Of course, you know it's 381. That's because I went a little over. But if we do 375 plus 75, that equals 450. So we're going to be doing up to 450 turns up until 450. So yeah, I kind of forgot the map looks so good. Okay, yeah, I haven't played this for the series in a little bit. So yeah, why is it so laggy? But there you go, it's less laggy now. Anyway, Cyberland, a nation that was given the idea to me by due to edit, started to him. I mean, he doesn't really make videos anymore, but he's a cool guy, I guess. And they're going to be doing a small split, and you know, with colonies like out here and stuff, you know, it kind of makes sense. And so we're going to see the turning of Ingston, which is pretty cool. And they're going to be a really light green color. You're gonna kind of ironically take bits of France first. We're not gonna get all of the UK, but they're gonna get a lot of it. Which actually, England is really just this. So I guess it would be like a English empire? I don't know. Anyway, East Ulmaria is going to be small expanding. I don't know. I'm pretty thinking gonna be small expanding because there's no way they have enough money to get into this fortress. So, do they have a colony in Australia? They do have a colony in Australia. Wait, is that a colony? Hold on, wait, this pixel is just for testing. Yeah, okay, so they do not have a colony in Australia. I guess they do not, but I was just for testing. That doesn't exist. I guess they could, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna, make them go further into China because no one's done that yet. And these guys are flatlanders, so that was kind of hard for them. Whoa, wait, what? Oh yeah, I forgot this exists. Hold on, what if I just click on it? Okay, it just seems it's like the same speed. Kind of cool, I guess. Now we're going to be going to Zatania, and of course they're going to be expanding their American thing. Actually, I guess we'll use this turn thingy. So they're going to be going this way. That doesn't work. Need something different. Okay, north? Yeah, sure, we can do north. Oh, we have to draw a card. They're not even I didn't even draw the card. I thought they were expanding, but no, I guess new nation. And we're gonna see. Oh, I don't know what we're gonna see. There's many things we could see here. I guess, you know what, let's make California. Sure. Now, what do I want to name it? Moten. Yeah, that works. That definitely works. I mean, I don't know what color to make it, but I guess it'd have to be out here, because this is where the Rocky Mountains are. But yeah, I guess that would work. Sure. This color is going to be this color. So yeah, now they're basically going to be getting close to California. You know, and these guys, I want them to be. Oh, they're flatlanders. What the freak, man? I can't change it. And yeah, that sounds like a YouTuber. Anyway, well, actually, someone named Daniel would probably make those dumb borders. Border. Anyways, Ilya land is going to be founding a religion. And since, you know, Ilya doesn't really exist anymore, the original Ilya, this is going to be called Elrianism. They're going to be seeing, some stuff in Titania, which they're going to be actually adopting a religion. No, they're not going to adopt a religion. No, they're not going to do that. They literally have their own thing. Why did they change over? And so now, Druin is going to be splitting. Wow. No. I don't. You know what? No, we're not gonna split this. We're not. South Druid and East Druid. We're not making a West Druid. There's provinces at that point. There's going to be North, and they are going to be large expanding. Now, they do not have a colony in Australia, which is fine, because it's gonna make them one. Which I made them a colony in Australia. Pretty cool. But it affects up the borders of this country, because they suck. They look like they were drawn in some pixel art thingy. I mean, all of them look like it, but, you know, this one just kind of ticks me off, you know? Yeah, border board. Not good. Definitely not good. But yeah, it looks better. And I think when they make this... Oh, yeah, there's also this. And I think they might just expand up into here. Do a little bit of something like that. We still have more. So I guess they're just gonna go up. Then we got this. Well, they just kind of take land up here. Kind of weird, but yeah, it looks something like this, and there's barely anything left. So yeah, there we go. That's what the thing looks like now. Pretty cool. And now Northwest Tachyon, the Tachyon War, is going to be small splitting. And of course, the nation of West Tachyon emerges because, of course it does. It's a war. Of course, things like this are going to happen. What would you expect? So that's what West Tachyon looks like now. Pretty cool. Now, I guess this is technically Southwest. So wait, no, this is West, and this is Northwest. Makes a lot more sense. Anyways, we're going to randomly select West Tachyon again, and they're going to be large expanding. Now, instead of, doing everything, trying to get, into, like, this part of, Middle East, of which Tachyon has. Although, first, what they're going to do is they're gonna strip this, which they don't. Ireland doesn't care, but these guys are going to landlock this part of Tachyon, which is not very good for Tachyon now. But their main focus is that they're going to be focusing in on the main portion of Tachyon. In case you know, it's every man for himself here. There's not really a team yet. I guess, like the red team, the blue team, but that doesn't really factor. This is like countries. They're countries, they're not teams. You know what I mean, like unions, like the EU or something. No, EU is economical union, like NATO. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be getting that. And Tachyon, yeah, they're kind of cooked. But if they use their Middle Eastern part correctly, they might get some stuff. Because it's not like the country's actually landlocked. This part of Tachyon is not landlocked, but this part is landlocked. Gosh, I can't speak. But anyways, yeah. These guys are going to found a religion? What the? Anyway, religion is going to be Tachyon is that looks horrible. But yeah, Tachyon is going to not small split. Gosh, Tachyon, man, you're supposed to be winning here. What is this? Anyway, the small split is going to occur in the Middle Eastern portion of the country, and it is going to be Actually, no, I have no names for this, so no, we're not going to be splitting. Okay. These guys are going to expand. Please. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want to do that. No. Please, don't do it. No. I just want to. No. No. Please. No. Please. Please. Thank you. Okay. So. Tachyon is not going to take this lightly. Finally, they're going to be landlocking their thing, and of course, worry about this. Get that, and yeah, that's how much they get, which is a pretty good portion of what they got back. I mean, it's not all they got back, obviously, this strip of land, but that's pretty good. So now Nile is going to be litting. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, no, that's not even that big of an empire now. I get to say what happens here at Doodle Empires. Now, Nordston is going to be a small expanding. Not out of all the countries to get an expand first try. Crazy. Anyway, yeah, that's what they get. So now, South Sudan is going to be large expanding. And of course, their goal is finally going to be worked on a little bit more. They're going to get that, move over onto here, start working on this set. After they've gotten that, they start to fill in this. Or slowly start to fill in that. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. So now, East Omoria is going to be small expanding. Actually, I'm gonna let the wheel decide this. So, where is it gonna go, wheel? Where's it gonna go? South? Oh wait, no, they could never do an attack on China. They would never. Like, not that there's like a thing, but like that China's bigger and stronger. So don't think they can do it. Okay, do it again. Better one this time, please. Better direction. I mean, not gonna lie. Let's try it. Okay, so Western Moria begins their invasion into Britannia, and of course, Britannia was not expecting this, but they're going to respond anyway. I hope they respond, and they don't respond. They small split. Of course, they small split. Yeah, they have no other things. So yeah, it's gonna be a South Britannia now. Pretty cool. So wait, hold on. Does Britannia have a colony in America? Oh, they do not. Well, that's a misclick. Also, I'm just now realizing, hold on. Yeah, okay. So these guys are gonna have a small split right over here. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I get this again, and please, let me get an expand. But, yeah. These guys are cooked. Oh, wait a minute, I just realized they're the same color. Now these guys are gonna be changing their color, because that looks way too much like the color that, Britannia uses. Oh yeah, it's not trying to get an expand. I just wanted to make it to where like you could technically stand in like one place and be in like 3 countries. Why not? Like 4 countries, that's what I meant. Wait. No, yeah, there'd still be 3. I don't know what I'm doing. So now we're going to select, I guess just Northern Zealand. Northern New Zealand. And they're gonna be small, no, this is the most chill country ever. How? Dude, no. That's not what happens. Now, Northwestland is going to be unionizing with, no, they're not. They're not going to be. Sure, yeah. They unite under one, but they keep the Westland, like, name, not Northwestland, because that would not make sense. Now, Eastern Eastland is, oh, okay, new nation. Oh yeah, I just remembered, some, J2 edits requested the French nation, which, of course, French nation, no, I just remembered, pretty cool. Copston. It's gonna be called Copston. So the mic was muted, and I said that this was called Copston, C-O-K. No, I said it was called Copston, which was spelled K-O-P-S-T-A-N, and this color is this, obviously, if you can tell. So yeah, you got your wish, Geo2. And so now Mountain is going to be medium expanding, and of course, you know, in my eyes, these guys are really mountaineers. So yeah, they're gonna be able to take mountains. I said, because I said so. So now Bolston is going to be splitting. Kind of fair, to be honest. So now it's going to be called Bolston, and will be this color. Actually, no, wait, it's more of a two-fish color, so it's like this. Yeah, that works. So it's gonna look something like that. Oh wait, no, there's still more left. So yeah, it's gonna be looking like now. Okay, Britannia. Oh yeah, I forgot about that thing. Anyway, they're going to be drawing a card, and no, they're not gonna split, man. Why would they? If they split, they're cooked. That's the thing. No, they're not going to be splitting, because I said so. And that country really, I guess, doing anything now. I mean, a lot of these countries barely can do anything, but that's because they're stable. That one's no longer stable. They need to do something. But, yeah, Britannia is going to be a founding religion. And it is going to be called Britanniaism. Of course, it's going to be green. So now, West Tachia is going to be splitting. No, it's not going to be splitting, because I said so, and I don't. Why would it split? Like, I get that it's a war going on, but I don't get why split. I could know for the other ones, because, like, oh, there's a war going on, you know, it splits because it's, like, really bad, but this isn't, like, really bad for West Tachia. In fact, West Tachia probably is winning right now, to be honest. If you had to take it from me, it's probably winning. I mean, if Tachia gets another large expand, then I wouldn't be so sure about that. But, so that is, like, the majority of the land that Tachia has, that Tachia used to have, I think it's probably winning, yeah. Maybe it doesn't have the majority of land, but, you know, still low. It's a lot, you know, not as much as Northwest. This one sucks. Anyway, South Africa is going to be adopting a religion, and they're going to be adopting Southern Alienism, because that's what exists. So yeah, now it's spread basically across Africa. Not really across Africa, it's just spread across the country, because, you know, it's not like there's countries out here. I mean, but there's, like, tribes, but since they're countries, no. So anyway, Britannia is going to be founding a religion. Britanniaism. They already had a religion, man. If you go to the faith mode, there's Britanniaism, and then there's Britanniaism. I'm like, what the freak, man? What the freak? So now, Olota is going to be... No, they're not gonna split. They haven't done a single thing. These guys have not done a single thing. I freaking swear. South Ilya is going to be medium expanding into South Africa, actually. South Africa, Southern Illyrian War now. Pretty cool. So yeah, that's what it's gonna look like now. Pretty cool. So now, Zundi is going to be large expanding. And obviously it's gonna get more of Australia, which isn't even really that important. I mean, it's gonna get it, nonetheless. Now it's going to look something like that. No, Kyrgyzstan. Okay, they're not gonna do anything. They get a new nation. Pretty cool. So this nation is going to form in Europe. It's going to form just like in the middle of Europe. Actually, wait, no, it's going to form right here. Yeah. And it's going to be called... I don't care. It's going to be called Durland. Take that as it go, man. I don't care. Germany. Durland. Kind of sounds like Greenland, but really doesn't. That doesn't sound like Greenland, but you know. You can see the similarity, but like that lettering. Anyway, it is going to be this color and will be the occupier of this land. Yeah, it's going to look something like that. Pretty cool. Northwest Takia is going to be adopting a religion. Yeah, let's not adopt any. This should be the same. Yeah. Anyways, South Africa. Okay, we're not gonna do anything. There's gonna be a new nation. Wow. Oh my gosh. So this new nation is going to form in Canada, and it's going to be around like kind of right here, and it is going to be called Polaria, and it'll be this color. Yeah, it's what they look like now. Now, Druten is going to be... No, they're not going to small split. Okay. Zundi is going to be small expanding. Oh, they're going to be large expanding. What the freak? Okay. Yeah, this game is still in the beta, so, you know, it's still there. Still exists, you know. Like, glitches exist because it's still in the beta. And, yeah, this is what they look like now. Pretty massive, to be honest. So now, South Eternia is going to be small expanding. Oh, South Eternia? Oh, I thought... Okay. Not Eternia. Wait, no, yeah, it is Eternia. What? But yes, they do have a colony in Australia, and they're going to be getting this land and this land. I said this land. It's probably like this land, right? It's not called that. So, yeah, we are going to randomly select Pelota, and they're... Oh no. Oh, they're gonna be small splitting. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna be West Olo. Oh, West Olo. I don't even remember the name of the thing. It's gonna be called that. Kind of goofy, but whatever. But yeah, that's what they're called. That's what they look like. So now we are officially 25 turns away from ending this episode. And if you've gotten this far into the episode, consider hitting that like button. You know, just consider. I mean, you made it this far. Like, you must enjoy my content, right? Anyway, yeah. So, West Britannia is... No, they haven't done a single thing! Like, what is this, bro? It's sad. I'd accidentally typed sad. I meant to do ASD, but it's typed sad. What is this? It's sad. Shit. Anyway, North Study. Why? Anyway, Polaria is not gonna split, and they're not gonna do anything! Oh my gosh. Donation, okay. I don't know. Actually, no. No donation. We're not gonna make a donation because I said so. I said we're gonna be selecting this and getting a medium expand. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Right there. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, look something like this now. Pretty cool. And so now East Britannia is going to be adopting a religion. And they're going to be adopting Puritanianism, which is pretty cool, I guess. So now Britannia is going to be unionizing with actually no, I'm not gonna be using it in Britannia. What we'll unionize with though is South Britannia, which is really big for Britannia. Of course, Britannia doesn't really like this, since you know. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, I don't think they mind actually. Because you know, I think Britannia and Britannia are kind of like friends, you could say. I mean, that's kind of the best way to describe it. They're kind of working together. The fact that Britannia got more land is kind of cool for Britannia. And so now, West Britannia is going to... You're not gonna split! Okay. Kingston. Oh. Okay, South Kingston. That works. And it is going to be this color. So now, East Civland is going to be large expanding. And you want to guess where they small expand? Yep, that's right. They get, a lot of East Civland. Like, a lot of East Civland. So, of course, okay, hopefully they get an expand, please. They'll get an expand. Well, actually, I'm not gonna have them split, because they're, like, really small now. So, but, yeah. This country's gonna cook now. And now, Moten is going to be small splitting. North. Moten, obviously. And obviously this color. What else would it be? Anyways, Moten is going to be medium expanding into here. Into the mountainous areas, which is pretty cool. And now, Copston, which is a French nation, is going to be small splitting. Of course they are. And they're gonna look something like this. Now, Westland is going... Okay, new nation. No, they're not gonna be doing anything. New nation, of course. Of course, new nation. This new nation is going to occur right here, and it's going to be called Bonia. This nation is going to be called Bonia. And it will be this color. Now, Nile, okay, new leader, sure. And it will large expand. And of course, you know, Nile's thing with like these countries is that they do have split off by Nile, so I'm not gonna like that, and they are going to just kind of dissolve them basically, and West Nile's kind of cooked now, so we'll select them, see what they do. They're gonna get a new leader, I guess, and they're gonna found a religion. I'm gonna build a castle. What? Oh, there. We're gonna be called Per, because I have nothing else. It wasn't meant to happen. But yeah, anyways, South Eternia, with their territory in Australia, they are okay. New nation, motherfucker, man. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna be called Folston. I don't care that is a terrible name, but yeah, it's right here in Africa, on this area. It'll be an area, I guess, and it is going to be sort of a toothpastey color. This is it. There we go. And there you go. That's just gorgeous. Pretty cool. Okay, now we're going to go to Ireland, and Ireland is going to be getting a new leader, and then new nation. Why? Can the actual countries do something? It's all just new nations. No new nation, please. Done. I want to get something for Ireland, please. Thank you, Newcastle. Right there. That's cool. Okay. Now West Omaria is. What is this? Oh my gosh. No new nation, please. This is gonna be the last turn. Please, let me large expand into the Chinese areas because they're mountainous and stuff. Please. Sure. Free castle. So they're gonna build a castle right there. And that is going to do it for today's episode of Doodle Empires. Now, if you made it to the end, comment W. What if humanity restarted? Yeah, if you made it to the end, make sure to comment that, because, I said so. And if you don't, I will come to your house and, do things. And while we're save 6, I would just like to direct you to that subscribe button, you know, that white button, you know? That one right there. You're gonna wanna, smash that with all your might. So that actually gives me 2 subscribers. That's what I want you to do. You know, I want the punch to be so massive and strong that it gives me 2 subscribers. I want you to do that. And, of course, smash that like button, alright? So now that War Save 6 is done, you can go ahead and go to the main menu and end the video off with, as Mario would always say, so long, Gay Bowser!